welcome back to this show. It's been another long stretch between episodes, but I think this one's going to be a real good one. A special treat, special find, and let's begin. First off, I'm going to start with something that's not thrift shop related. It's Ross. You've probably heard of that store. You've probably never been to one in a while, but here on Guam, Ross is something sort of it's a spectacle, basically. It gets really packed throughout the whole day. There's lines every day at Ross. You might be thinking, my Ross is completely dead. I don't even have a Ross. But here on Guam, the Ross is just something that's just, I don't know, it's just out of this world sort of thing. So, but one of the good things about Ross here is that you find some really quality items. Like I found two pairs of Nike free runs for less than $40 each. Granted, they don't come with any box, you know, that's the only thing, it's just a pair of shoes, but it's legit Nike free runs. It's comfortable, it's light, I use it to work out. And another thing that you can find there are these bad boys. These are wooden posters, and we got one right here, the Ninja Turtles, and the prices for these are $9.99 each, but they're made out of wood, so you know, it doesn't rip or anything. So I found this one. This is the Ninja Turtles. It looks like either Raphael or Michelangelo, depending on what color you think it is. And then and the main ones that people go for is these ones, because they're like old school comic book covers. And at Ross, they come in small bunches, like 6 to 10 per week, basically. So these things are rare, and people wait for it to come out. And they're nice. They're really quality prints, made out of wood. So it'll last. It won't rip or tear. I mean, you'll probably get a scratch of it, but these are legit. It has the sticker on the back. And yeah, me and Fantastic John, we went yesterday. I got this yesterday. I found this one all by its lonesome where the poster boards are. And then the thing about our Ross is it closes at 1 in the morning every day, and towards the end, like towards the 1 a.m., that's when they start, you know, bringing out new stuff, restocking. And me and John were waiting there, and we were at the poster board section, and all the way across is where, you know, people with carts come out with new stuff. And so while we were checking out the posters, we were walking back, and then we could see a guy standing all the way right next to the door with 5 of these. 5 different poster boards. They had like the Hulk, Spider-Man. He did have this one. This one he put back because he didn't need it, so I grabbed it. But he had a bunch, and me and John were just looking at him with glares like, this son of a bitch. So he beat us to it, and that's what we came there for. We were there for the poster boards, because it comes out once a week, basically. So that's what we went there for. Anyways, so got that. That's the story. I also got a pickup from Fantastic John. I bought a couple things from him. First off, a couple freebies that he gave me. He gave me a Mega Man 6 for the PlayStation. It's just the case only, case and manual, no disc. But he just gave it to me. He also gave me for the Dreamcast Dino Crisis. Once again, just an empty disc and manual. A faceless Game Boy game. I haven't checked it out yet. And then a bunch of manuals for the DS. Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword. Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Final Fantasy 12. Revenant Wings. Chrono Trigger. I really want to find that in the SNES. And The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. So all those were basically just little freebies that he just threw in, because I purchased 2 things from him. $40, I think. I gave him $40. First off is this Game Boy SP. the tattooed edition, I guess. It does work. Turned it on. And it came with the game also, the Legend of Zelda 4 Swords. Don't think you can see it there, but that was cool. It also has a charger. And the thing that I sort of just kind of weaseled him into selling, because he found it pretty cheap from some other person, but I convinced him to sell it to me. And it's Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's really messy, you know, the sticker's kind of messed up there, even in the back. You can hardly see the back, it's really scratched up. But you can see Conker's Bad Fur Day, and this still goes for a pretty penny. So I was lucky to get that. So thank you, Mr. John, fantastic. And then this is all Salvation finds. I picked up this stack of Game Boy games. Most of it is Japanese, but the one that are not Japanese, I got Dead Heat Scramble, Caesar's Palace. This is a classic one I used to like to play, Alleyway. This is a Japanese version, but it's like a Japanese USA version, but it's Jeopardy. And it says DMG/JP/USA, so that's Japanese and USA. And then these two are, I don't know, it says DMGTRA, I don't know if that's like Transylvania or something, but first is Tetris. I don't know if you can see it there. But it's a pretty cool picture or cover art for Tetris. Treasure. And this one is Tetris DX for the Game Boy Color, but I think it's just a Japanese version. There you go. I picked this up. They were all 50 cents a piece. $3. Then another day I picked up this book just because it's Ron Burgundy. 50 cents. Haven't read it yet, but. And then I picked up 2 games and a poster. Or a calendar, actually. This is a Star Wars calendar. This one was 50 cents. But it's got some cool, you know, vintage Star Wars calendar. And it's 2014, so I can still use it. And Salvation installed these new display cases, so it's all glass cases, so you can see more things. I saw these lying sideways like that. First one is Mario Party 4. Incomplete though. Just the game in case. And Mario Party 7. Incomplete. Just the case. I think I got these for $5. Or was it $5 each? I forget. It was a long time ago. So it's either $10 or $5 I spent for that. But it's still a good purchase. And the main thing that I purchased, the main shebang-a-bang. I was actually at home. I was using the restroom. And I got a message from Fantastic John with a couple pictures saying, yo, this is at the Salvation Army. It's here. Some guy's scoping it out. He beat me to it. I don't know if he's gonna get it. The guy wants $40 for it, and you know, don't know if this guy's gonna buy it or not, because this other guy beat John to it. And yeah, so I finished up the bathroom. I rushed over there as soon as I can, and when I got there, the Salvation guy is like, dang, you got here fast. And then I was like, yeah. And I wasn't sure if it got sold, but then right behind the guy on a chair or a stool, there it was sitting there. And it's this bad boy. Whoa. It's a beautiful. So, entertainment system action set, complete box. The box is in decent shape. There's like, this is a little sticker here that's been removed, and looks like someone put some tape, clear tape here and here. But all in all, it's decent. The bottom corner here looks a little warped. Maybe got some water damage. But still, it's the box. And inside the box is the original styrofoam. And ooh, I didn't even smell it, but I can smell it now. It's almost complete. It's missing the power brick. That's the only thing it's missing. But it got 2 controllers, the zapper, the system itself, and an AV plug, yellow and red. So it doesn't have the RF cable, and it doesn't have the power brick. But the device, or the system itself, looks pretty clean. No signs of rustage from my previous NES, especially around the RF switch. The little metal part around it looks pretty rusty, and the audio video. But it looks very clean. The bottom looks super clean. Just the front has some little dirt and smudges, and it's pretty dusty on the inside. But there is no game that came with it. But, like I said, it's complete, or minus the power brick, of course. But once I find the power brick, then this will be complete. And I got it for 40 bucks. And I know it's pretty pricey. You can probably buy it cheaper somewhere else, like in a flea market. But to find a complete, I keep saying complete, semi-complete NES system with the box and the styrofoam that it comes with, I couldn't pass it up. I had to get it. Like I said, I'm a collector of consoles, and this is the first box that I actually got. Now I'm looking for the Super Nintendo box. That'll be sweet to complete. Look at it. It looks super nice. Super sexy. So that's it, guys. That's my video. Still nearing 400 subscribers. That'll be coming up soon, I hope. I hope I get there. Thanks for watching, guys. Continue your support. I'm going to continue hunting out there as best I can. And love, peace, chicken grease. Live long and prosper. I'm Star-Lord.